the very only client left in this world, and you're competing for their business every single day because there are other photo booth businesses that want to persuade that client to do business with them. So here are some few things that I want to cover with you guys today as far as my ideal way of not only capturing clients, but keeping clients, and then having those clients refer more clients. Because as I'm running ads, I want you guys to think about this. I'm spending money every single day. On average, I'm spending a little over $1,400 on Google Ads every single month for the rental part of the business. That's taught me a lot because it's given me insights as to who watches and who doesn't, who clicks, what time they clicked, where were they located, and so on and so forth, right? So I get that information in exchange. Plus, when you run campaigns and you do the maximum conversion, the algorithm has a very interesting way to kind of start really filtering people to make sure that you get a higher conversion rate and don't spend so much money on clicks. But there's one thing that I feel you, the investor, should know. And that's why I wanted to save this information specifically for you. I want you to think about what I just said about spending money every single month. And at the beginning, not even knowing if that is going to be bringing back a return on your investment, or at that second, an expense, marketing expense. So my thoughts were, well, we have to go. And so I dove in with a few $100s for a couple of months, and then there was the first month I ended up spending more and more every week because I guess I was hungry for results. And the more money that you give Google to run ads, the more data it brings back to you so that you can analyze it, optimize it, and then better your conversion rate, higher that return on your investment. All right, so once I did that, I started understanding business a little differently. And then I realized it's not easy to acquire new clients. Okay, let's just talk about that for a second. Now, yes, I'm pretty good at running ads now, and I'm getting better every single week. I'm learning more, but it's still costing me. So the message here is, what are we doing when we finally capture that client? How are we taking them through the onboarding process? What's our actual hook that brings in this specific type of client? Because as you guys know, some of us are in the industry and want to cater to an ideal demographics, okay? And so for some people, it's just strictly like, I just want to deal with corporate accounts. I want to do corporate accounts all day. That's what I want to do. And to that person, great, you can do that. You can use specific keywords. Maybe you can make that your ideal client, and hopefully there's enough business for you to stay busy throughout the entire year. Now for me, I want to cater to those who want to experience Canary Capital production. So what we stand for is not only the end result, which is something that lives on forever because they can share that on social media, and then people, of course, that's our digital footprint, are probably going to ask, where did you take that gorgeous photo? Where are you guys taking these videos? Or who was the company that you guys hired? And this is the reason why I want to put emphasis on how important it is to keep the client happy throughout the entire journey. So a lot of us just think of how much money can I get paid hourly? Well, for me, that's a hustler's mentality. But if you want to build a company, you have to take your customer through an actual journey in which they are going to be leaving a 5-star review. They might actually give you a really handsome tip. It's happened many, many times. And two, most importantly, how many times are they going to become my client throughout the year? And this is important because in the couple of years, I've had a couple of clients who give me business throughout the year because they have for sure a holiday party, always, and then some special anniversary or some type of like birthday in the family. And that really helps us because it costs me a certain amount of money to acquire that client, right? And then it's going to cost me some money too to make sure that I execute on the client's expectation. So once that client experiences our services and then becomes a client that becomes an ambassador for our brand and starts recommending us, that right there, my friends, is where you start building a company. Because now, just like Nike doesn't really have to promote. People are out there wearing Nike shirts promoting Nike. So how cool is it when people actually love your production so much that they share it on social media? That's where you know you're doing something and you're doing something the right way, because people want to take that moment that you captured as a production company and want to share it on social media. Now, to them, they might feel like this was a really great photo. But for you, I think that we have to constantly ask ourselves, could we do better? Could we improve the image quality? What can we do differently so that we can outdo ourselves and continue to move forward as kind of a leader within your area, right? So it's going to always come back down to the client. So I want you guys to think about the conversation we had today, because yes, we are focused on getting more bookings because that's the goal, to get more bookings as a business. But I feel like a lot of us, from what I see on the Facebook community, is you guys are fixated crazy on price and other competition, like other photo booth businesses. And to me, I want to just touch down really quick and tell you guys that if you guys are thinking this way, it might be worth considering the conversation we had today and really trying to analyze it, digest it a little bit. I'm just being very open-hearted with you guys in this conversation, because I want you guys to really start seeing things from a different point of view, just like I do when I see someone that I can admire or say, I want to kind of be more in the range of where they're at in life right now. What are they doing that is working? And so this is working for me, and I know that it's going to work for you, because to tie everything into this, it's all about the client. It's all about the person that you're doing business with, okay? They could be a father, they could be a brother, they could be a son, you know, you name it. You're dealing with someone special that's also going to help you move your business in that special way, grow it in a very special way, because it takes people to build a business. All right, guys, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you guys get not only a ton of bookings, but I hope you guys get some wonderful clients that are actually going to help you build your company. Not just a hustle, baby, but an actual company. Peace.